Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
This is part of our social corporate responsibility. We normally focus on 4 major areas. We focus on education, youth, health, and the disadvantaged, especially the women. Specifically here, what we've done is, if you remember about last year, we had what we call the 7 Hills Run, Kampala 7 Hills Run. NSSF coordinated it. We had partners like Housing Finance Bank, like NBS. They came together plus other partners. And during that run, we raised about 900 million shillings. And we selected schools in 6 districts, including Arua district, Hoima, Butaleja. Now, this one of the schools we chose here, which was Oreku school. And as you can see, the classroom block that we renovated was completely down and elevated. They said the students were not, it was no longer habitable in something like that. We managed to have at least one classroom block, one block and 4 classrooms. Each classroom takes about 60 students. So now you have at least 240 students going to school in a decent environment that we've been able to do here.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
In terms of the cost,
It cost us, and this is one of the most surprising things, this whole structure was down. They had their local engineers here. They did an amazing job. It was 108 million shillings that we put into this, and it was done in about 1 year to build the whole classroom block up. And tells you something, that if Ugandans put their heart to doing something good, they can actually do it well. They can do it very well. They can do it at an affordable cost, and they can do it on a timely basis. And this is a good testament of what a community that's focused can actually do and do what they want to do. Everybody needs to save. The good thing is savings, you don't have to start big. You can start small. Today we've got what we call the smart life. Anybody who wants to save 5,000 shillings can. They want to save it every hour, every day, whatever it is, and your money is saved and earns interest. Because at the end of the day, all of us are going to grow old, and this is your money you'll get at the end of it all. So I encourage people from Aroa, please make sure that you come to NSSF, open up an account, and begin saving, because it's for your own good. You can even begin to save now for your child to go to school in 5 years, in 3 years. You can say, I want to build a house in 7 years, and begin saving towards that. So whatever you want to save for, we will help you get to the goal that you want to accomplish.
We are learning in room too similar an oven with inadequate ventilation, which was not conducive for learning. But we did not know. One day, the problem came to an end, until when NSSF came to save us. The oldest block before the renovation became a source of insecurity, keeping wrong people, dumping their excreta, making area dirty, smell, and so on. Hence fearing in such a place, which resulted in reduced the number of pupils in the school. Therefore, when NSSF came right there with the renovating classrooms, we realized that there was future for our school. Long live NSSF. I'll stop here by saying for God and my country. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
This school was nominated as a beneficiary from NSSF Education Intervention on December 11, 2023, under the former head teacher leadership of Jack J. May I request you to stand up for permission? And it was under the leadership of the direct manager, Patrick M. Ayota, who signed this thing, if I can press the history. Then this project costed 108 million, which was given into 2 installments. It was after signing the contract. There's one who was here introducing, welcome you people, was the contractor for that house you have seen, which has been constructed. So he was the one who did the work. I also want to appreciate the contractor for well work done. That's why children are enjoying now in that room. The renovation of this classroom block has has had a profound impact on our school, among which I'm going to talk of the impact, positive impacts. One, greatly involved, first, it was greatly improved the teaching and the learning, and that's why the children have started enjoying the room. So, our teachers can now deliver their lessons in a conducive environment, and the children can focus on their studies without the distraction. The house was constructed last year, no damage has been happened, which means that is an improvement. The renovated classroom also enabled us to have an increased enrollment. Especially last year, our number enrolled was 1,475. This year it has gone to 1,637. That's a very great improvement. The media team of NSSF did an excellent work to expose the school, national and global, by putting us on map, highlighting the importance of investing in education. It was 2 weeks, they came here, they stayed for 2 days, they photographed everything here, and it was very marvelous. We really appreciated them for that well work done. This exposed the school, the exposure has not only brought recognition, but also created awareness in the community about the importance of the quality education. Indeed, people have changed from bad to good. Furthermore, this partnership with NSSF has attracted other organizations to invest in our school. I am delighted to announce that the Aga Khan Foundation has established a project outside there to solve climatic issues. And the children have also formed a club that is doing well. All those good things NSSF has done to us, we still have some challenges. Despite the numerous achievements the school has got, the school faces a number of challenges, among which lack of library space that could not establish if the condition of other old buildings are also improved by the city administration or other partners for the purpose. If you can see the other rooms, classrooms, they have to revise to this new house. Lack of washing rooms for girls in upper primary classes during their menstruation periods. This reduces the concentration in their classes. I think that is also taken. Inadequate latrines for boys and girls, the number of children enrolled. We have 3 instances for girls and 5 instances for boys, respectively, which is not quite enough to the population. Many children still attend lessons on empty stomach, which I believe is one of the causes of poor performance in our schools. Poor parental involvement in school activities. Many parents are not concerned about the education of their children. For example, personal registering them on tennis, attending meetings, and others. And this one does impair our learning process. Inadequate staff houses for the teachers, especially in our school. Currently we are 22, 14 female teachers, 8 male teachers. Out of these 22 teachers, 8 are all operating in the teachers' quarters. The rest are operating from their homes, which at times does affect teaching in terms of when there is rainwater and so on, and that is very, very important, need to be corrected. Finally, on behalf of the school and community, I would like to express our deepest gratitude to NSSF for their care, generosity, and the commitment to improving education in our country. Your investment in our school will have a lasting impact on the lives of our children and the community at large. Thank you. Let us continue to work together to provide quality education for all. Long live NSSF.
I could not go anywhere. I decided to nominate the school and others which were here but could not fit the description of what you wanted. And that is how the school benefited. The scope of work here, because the engineer is not here, the scope of work that you have done on this building is that this structure was the roof very many years before this part became part of the city. And it was an eyesore here. Whenever people were driving to Koboko, they will see the structure which was the roof, and nothing was being done about it. In fact, the classroom had even grown trees. And so the scope of work here includes screeding, because originally when this structure was built, it is incidentally the oldest building on this compound. The people those days built it very well, but without putting the screed. So here they started by putting the screed, replastering it, putting a ring beam, roofing it. Those pillars were not there. These glasses were not there. There was no electricity. What he gave us as a support has been able to also electrify that building. And this was done just using 108 million. When we became a city and I was in charge of this city, the money government gives me to improve infrastructure. The BOQ within our office from the engineering could not do this work.